Okay guys, this is the answer from the previous video. So Lynn says since it's slightly undersized, so like a 32nd on both sides, the rib is too thick. It should be safe to sand down the rib to match, but in between we found that would be even easier. So I just removed the plywood there and the end small piece. I put it at the correct thickness, just using my caliper at the correct depth of this guy, and then installed it here and then glued it back together. So I redid the three rudder ribs this way, and now they fit perfectly. Alright, so after some talking with Lynn, the designer of the Flitzer, he suggested the best and easy way to fix this 70,000th of an inch difference was to just remove the plywood and the stick in between, make it the correct size, and then redo that. So at least all the rest I don't have to redo the entire thing, and then this will fit perfectly without removing any of this stick. So I hate going backwards, but hey, great. So that was the easy way after all, just removing it and re-gluing it. I guess I could have also remade the entire thing, but it was fairly easy to remove and sand flush. He said I could have also added some thickness to this, but it sounds like a nightmare. Okay, so he said also shaping the lamination, the final cross section is best done when both the fin and rudder are assembled. So he seems to say that it's better to sand when everything is assembled. The lamination that goes around, I guess to make sure that both sides are the same and make sure that everybody interfaces properly. I was suggesting an electric planer and a planer. Very politely, Lynn says that it's not a very good idea. The power sander, which actually I bought yesterday, Black & Decker Power File, which is like an half-inch sander. He says it's the best tool, and actually my friend Larry also confirms this, that it's very easy. So I bought it, and then we'll use that. So I guess the electric planer is out because of also different grain directions from so it's, yeah, Lynn's absolutely right, it's asking for trouble. Yeah, exactly. So sudden load in the structure and the different grains running, so buy a power file. That's what I did. Great idea. Okay, so this is, I believe, about the center rib. Yeah, you see about this rib there, not do the rib now, to leave this guy after the lamination is glued and all. I guess I could do the slots now for the left hand side, but leave it for now, and then when the thing is freestanding, I could glue it centered well here. Of course I'm going to mark the center line on the lamination here for these guys to be a reference to it. The balsa fairing, he says not to worry. I mean, if I just do this line there, it should be fine. Worst case scenario, it could be removed a bit for adjustments, but he says there's no adjustment really needed most of the time. Maybe I could just stay shy 1/8 of this, and not worry about it. I don't like the idea of cutting this after the covering, but he says not to worry about it, so I will not. So I'll just put a piece of balsa in there. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. All these answers will be organized for everybody to that's building one can have access to, so you can see what Lynn answered to each question and relate it to a video.